What's up, geeks? It has been a crazy weekend. Infinity War came out and it crushed the box office. So we're here today to give you our review. Now this is going to contain a lot of spoilers, but we're hoping that it gives you enough insight in a short manner to really go out and see this film, like you need any other reason to go see this movie. So let's get to it.
No more accent for Scarlet Witch. Yes. It's gone.
This movie is 3 storylines with one main character who ties them all together, Thanos.
After 6 years and 13 movies of hearing Thanos' name and seeing glimpses of him, this film is dedicated to learning more about him. And what I love is that it's not an origin piece, it's really about understanding his motives, his desires, and his sacrifices as he seeks to balance the universe. And in the end, we actually see him achieve his goal. That shot of him snapping his fingers, just like in the comics,
What did you do?
unbelievable.
He stayed true to his storyline. Unlike most villains that would just kill left, right, and center, he knew that when he snaps his fingers, their fate will be decided.
I love the scene with him and Gamora when he has to make that decision to kill her to gain the Soul Stone. There was so much emotion to his character.
To see Thanos and him crying and that, really knowing the relationship between the two of them.
I love after the end credits scene where they usually say the Avengers will return or Ant-Man will return. It says Thanos will return. This shows how important Thanos is not just to this film, but to the next film.
Not only was Thanos an incredible villain, but I also really enjoyed Ebony Maw. I thought he was given some very interesting character dynamics. He was almost more evil than Thanos in a lot of ways. Some of the unexpected character combinations that worked so well and were also so different from each other.
I love that you had Thor, Groot, and Rocket off on a mission. You had Doctor Strange, Tony Stark battling it out with their beards and their egos.
They butted heads the whole time, whereas Groot and Rocket and Thor were able to work together so easily and naturally.
Having every single character come on screen and having the entire audience cheer and clap and hoot and holler.
And with all these characters, they still found a way to give them each at least one moment that was able to resonate and have an impact on the movie.
Probably the cutest moment in the entire film had to be Tom Holland's expression when Tony does the, "Now you're an Avenger," and he just stands there and he's...
Does anybody else care about Eitri? The man is left with no hands on a planet known for forging, but he can't forge. That is very unfortunate. I really hope he turned into dust. Can we talk about those action scenes? The opening battle scene where Hulk battles Thanos and gets his butt kicked.
The battle on Titan, where you see all the heroes coming together, using all of their different powers to help get that gauntlet off. The web shot to Thanos' face, just like in the comics, love that shot.
There's also an amazing flow to this entire movie. I mean, there isn't a second of wasted space, actions, or events. Everything serves a purpose and just flows from one incident to the next. We go to New York, then we're in Wakanda, and it's just a never-ending stream of action, and it doesn't feel like a 3-hour movie.
As true fans, we pore over every single detail of what movies are upcoming.
If we know there's a sequel to Spider-Man and Guardians and Black Panther coming, then why for a second should we believe that these characters are dead or gone forever?
It just kind of made the deaths feel a little bit flat.
The real question is, what's going to happen in the next one to really bring back all these heroes?
Overall, so much is right with this movie. So much works that even the areas that might not have been as good as they could be still come off really well.
I mean, this is the Empire Strikes Back of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's very dark in tone, a huge cliffhanger at the end. Our heroes lose.
For them to have made this movie and be able to bring together all these stories that they've told through 18 other movies over 10 years.
This film wasn't necessarily just about the heroes. The heroes actually were secondary in comparison to Thanos and his importance and in his goal. I give this film 6 out of 6 Infinity Stones.
I give it 5 out of 6 Infinity Stones.
I give it 10 out of 6 Infinity Stones.
Well, there you have it. Our thoughts on Infinity War.
Let's get to know yours.
What were some things you guys liked about the movie? What didn't you like?
Who do you think should have died? Who really had the better beard? Cap or Thor? Do you think Star-Lord's put on a bit of weight? Who do you like more, tree or rabbit?
Let us know in the comments below.
As always, we are Geekcentric, and you can be too. So be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Get home safe.
Love ya.
Peace.
Hawkman. Is it Hawkman? Hawkeye. Hawkman.